Would you look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you to Let's Play Final Fantasy II. Dustin, as always, is the main character. Brooke is always the female. Cam is always gonna be there. And finally, for this game, it's gonna be Mason as the fourth party member, not Will. Because I have to name it after Brooks, one of real life brothers, and Carter just doesn't make sense in this context, so Mason will do. Also, why is that there? Yes. A long-lived peace. Oh, look at the little kitty! I've never even noticed that cat sprite is at an end. I've never noticed a cat sprite before. That's awesome. I didn't know there was cats in this game. Probably because it's only occurrence of a cat. The Emperor Palamecia has called forth monsters from the underworld and has begun his campaign for world conquest. Now, I love the rebel army arose in the Kingdom of Flynn to thwart the Emperor's plans. I love the cutscene that plays in the PlayStation version of this game, which is Final Fantasy Origins, but the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. Like I said, I love the left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. I'm reading too fast and I can't get what words I want to say out before. Four youths from Flynn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire, but their escape wasn't over. That was very important. You want to do that if you don't get ambushed. You want to de-equip him. In fact, if you get ambushed, I would just keep on reloading the game until you don't get ambushed. Anyways, as I was going to say, I love the Final Fantasy Origins cutscene that plays at the beginning of this game when you start a new game. And I would have so edited it in, still didn't say that right, if I knew how to, but sadly I don't know how to do much editing, and I don't do much editing, so I can get multiple videos up in one day like I did today. Make sense? Okay then. Also, people are saying that I should stop doing so many videos and focus on quality over quantity. I'm thinking I should, but I'm not good at doing quality things. I'm good at doing quantity things, not quality jobs, though. Dead. 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 The party was defeated. Oh well, game over. That's all for this time. You do have to press A here? I do. Okay, it's not all for this time. Will he live? He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. He found them like this on the escape from Flynn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life force is not in danger. His life is not in danger, not life force. Where did I get force from? This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the Dreadnought, the Dreadnought they are there building in Basque, their attack will be in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch, we must act. Where am I? Mason! Brooke! Cam! Where are you? Why am I doing a voice for a character named after me? I don't know. Dustin, you're alive. I thought you'd... I'm fine, Brooke. You alright too, Cam? But wait, where's Mason? Princess of Flynn, save us. But Mason not here. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. Oh, right, that was not me controlled. That was an automatic sequence. Still automatic sequence. I hate automatic sequences. So you've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please allow us to join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. Yes, it is homes. But we have no homes, and not anymore. The Imperials attacked. And our parents. I'm truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. I cannot permit. It cannot. Permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Flynn. It represents our hope for a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty. But what will become of Flynn now? I've heard the Empire's captives have been taken there and suffer even as we speak. Book, your brother, Mason, is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Flynn as well. But Flynn is far too dangerous now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely The future it holds seems The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to Flynn. That is the first step towards realizing your fate. You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Flynn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Flynn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Oh yeah, and I want to show you why I de-equipped Leon in that fight. Because now I've got 2 broadswords and he's dead. And because I don't use shields in this game, or bows, formation, bring her to the front row, equipment, bow, remove. Hey, Paul or Pavel, whichever you are. I'm Paul, the greatest thief in the world. They've yet to invent the loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with gil lately. I never steal from the rebels, you can be sure of that. My home was in Flynn too. I can't wait to go home now that the Empire's... I can't even go home now that the Empire's occupied the city. Hello, Goober. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashuan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother Scott fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle? I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. I don't care about the item shop. Sell both my bucklers and my bow. What could you want with me? I'm just an old man. The geezer act is just my cover. My name's Tobal. I'm the greatest armed blacksmith in the rebel army. I want 1 knife, 1 staff, and 1 javelin. javelin, and staff. Axe and knife. It literally does no bonus damage. Optimal, optimal, and optimal. Now, unlike in other games, this game, well, like most games though, in all reality, this game takes a lot of grinding. The problem with this game though is money is not set. It's random. Goblins give the most money at this point in the game, unless you go to the south, but then you're facing enemies that are, I don't know, like too many levels ahead for me to even begin processing how many levels ahead they are in terms of strength of what you are now. Point is, you just want to grind on goblins for a little while. And other weak enemies that spawn around here. Also, Dustin's... I'm so used to saying Dusty for other games. Dustin's sword skill will go up much faster than other people's weapon skill, because he's dual-wielding swords. And also, your power is determined by your skill. And this is the kind of weapons I'll keep on them throughout the rest of the game. Maria will be staff and javelins. Cam will be axes and knives. And Dusty will be swords. Now I came here already because there's leather armor. Now, you can totally break the game by just going with no equipment whatsoever. No weapons, no armor, no nothing. Go with that if you want to break the game. I want to play this game at least somewhat legitly. Sure, I'm going to use game-breaking bugs for this playthrough. Like the sap ability and the swap ability. Those are game breaking. Also, the best part about this version, in my opinion, well, first off, it's got way better items in it than the Origins version. I would assume the original version as well. The items you get from treasure chests absolutely trumps those games. Anyways, that's not what really is interesting. But what is interesting is that stats do not decrease in this version of the game. In other versions of the game, your stats could decrease. Also, there's no level ups in this game. You don't get experience. You simply get random stat increases that you can influence in certain ways, which is why the swap spell and the sap spell, as I mentioned earlier, break the game. I'm going to work up quite a bit of money and also at least get all my characters up to level weapon level 3. Actually, I'm gonna make my first save. Also, you saw nothing before I saved. Actually, they're not increasing in their weapon skills anymore. So Dusty will be the only one with weapon skill level 3. Also, the inns in this game work based off of how much health and magic points you've lost. So the more health and magic points you lose before visiting the inn, the more the inn will cost. And you can get a lot more hit points than you can get magic points. So if you just heal up before going to an inn with your magic, you basically can break the game yet again by making it cost a lot less at the inn. And how long has this video been going on for? Same thing with the previous Final Fantasy game. These episodes will be about 30 minutes in length. And considering how the battles work in this game, all battles are staying in. Even when I do grinding, all battles are staying in. What, did you not think I would be fast forwarding this game? Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of fast forwarding. Will this kill him? Yeah, he just killed himself. Way to go, Firion. You don't even have the health to not die. That was my own fault, though. And they also added in this version that randomly you'll get hit point increases. Also, this will probably be the only time you'll ever see Maria leading the charge. Well, possibly there will be other times. You might even see Cam lead the charge at some points, but the main thing is that you come here and then you can resurrect people. Basically, my weapon skills already succeeded to the point where I'd kill myself with every attack. Cam's the first one to get a magic point increase. That's hilarious. Even though I turn all my characters into warriors and wizards equally in this game. Basically, everyone's going to start off with a cure spell, and then each of them are going to get an elemental spell. Dustin equals ice. Maria, lightning. Cam, fire. And then from there, their magic goes, Maria being a full-on black mage, Cam being a support magic, and Dustin being a paladin. So, yeah, that's how that will work. Actually, I don't want to miss out on this goblin fight, so I'm just going to kill this goblin. I really can't wait to get the sap spell from Minwu. Because Minwu comes with a lot of magic. A lot of late game magic. And what's the best way to build up magic resistance in this game? Cast magic on yourself. How important is magic resistance? Way important. What does sap do? It takes away your magic points by a certain amount. And tricks the game into thinking that you actually used all those magic points, thus increasing your magic point pool. See how that's broken? If you can't figure out how that's broken, you'll find out soon enough. Also, poison can do 0 damage in this game, depending on how much defense you have. We're almost at the 30-minute mark, I meant to say. And this video is stopping at 30 minutes, by the way. Yeah, this in the swap spell, what that does is it swaps your hit points and magic points with the enemy. Now, you can learn that a decent way into the game. Now, how that one breaks the game is you can go back to an early area, fight early level enemies, and just utterly swap to your heart's content, and they won't be able to kill you, because your defense will be so high by that point. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I need more defense. After this battle, this video is gonna end. I already said that at the beginning of the fight, didn't I? And look how much Cure can do. It can do way more than our maximum amount of health. At level 1. I can't wait to start learning till I get other spells, because that will be, because I'm already casting Cure a lot, as you can see, but attack spells, I'm just gonna kill this last guy so I get something out of this fight. How much money do I even have? I have enough to show you the magic, to buy magics. So in the next episode, we'll start grinding some magic up. Fire Tome. Is that enough money for all the tomes? Oh, those are steps, not money. I looked at the amount of steps I had taken instead of the amount of money I had. I guess I'll do some grinding off screen. So I'm just going to end off this episode after I rest at the inn. Off screen I'll do some grinding, get the final spell Furion, get the ice spell for Furion or Dustin, whatever I decide to call him for this playthrough. I'm going to use their default names yet again. Yes. So yeah, in the next episode, like I said, I'll have the ice spell for Fury, and then we'll start doing some more magic grinding, and then we shall head over to the town of Flynn and do some actual stuff. I'm not good at talking. If you haven't figured that out by now and you're still watching my videos, how are you still watching my videos and not figured out that I'm not good at talking about games? Anyways, this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye now.